And how
or you'll just find me kissing somebody at the club. Either one.
Yeah, Jolene don't give a fuck back then. Jolene.
All right.
Back then, I feel like you moved different. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Korea Unfiltered. Today we have another exciting guest. This is somebody that I've known in Korea since I think I came to Korea. So we're gonna basically be catching up on camera. So if you're like, what's up with the inside jokes? Like, what's going on? Mind your business. I'm just kidding. This is your business, guys. This is your business. It's just gonna be a nice conversation for you guys to be included. Introducing to you guys, Joy.
Hey guys.
This is Joy. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hey guys, so my name is Joy, aka Jolin Jerome Hamlet III. I'm
third?
Yes, number 3.
You say I'm number 3. Okay. Yeah.
I am from Virginia in the United States, and I've lived in Korea for a total of like 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6 years. I don't know. I thought it was 8 years for some reason.
Because I went back and came back.
So you count when you came back as the start. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna introduce you as Joel because I've known you as Jolin for the longest
Right.
time. Where did Joy come from?
Oh my gosh. So they know I was my birth name, my government name, Jolin. I used to use that as like my model name.
Yeah.
But Koreans thought that was like too hard.
Jolende?
Jolande.
Jolande
And they
is
were
a lot.
Jolin Jerome they're like, 어렵다.
Hamilton de Dodd.
Hamilton 삼삼 어렵다. Ooh.
That is a lot.
And so I used to be a fan of Bruce Lee, and my best friend would call me Joe. So I was like, I can pick like a easy Korean name, and it would be like Joe Lee.
Jo.
But when I would write it in 한국말,
Yeah.
it would be Joy.
Oh, it
And
would be
then-
Joy.
So a Korean person was like, Joy, like happiness. Oh, you're always so happy, so
Yeah.
let's call you Joy. And I was like, that's an easy model name to go by. So
you
that's how
just-
Joy started.
You stuck with it.
Yeah.
It would be Joe E because a lot of people do think Lee is Lee.
Yeah.
But in Korea, it's actually E.
Yeah.
So it would be Joe E.
Right. And so I was
So now
like,
you're
Joy.
And
Yeah.
it's such a happy name. Oh,
Yeah.
Not me telling my guests to turn their phone off. My stuff is so on. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, that's such an easy name. It's funny because my name is Paris, but there's some agencies that shorten my name to Petty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's just Petty.
Petty
S. Like, it's just a S. Like, why are you shortening?
Oh, no, it's more easy for Petty. You're
I'm like, okay.
it's not my name, but go
You know, you
off.
can't even fight it because it's like another agency. So you're just
Yeah.
like, I guess I'm petty today, but it is what it is.
Petty every day.
I'm petty every day, guys. But what brought you to Korea the first time? Like the first time you came?
The first
Yeah.
time I was in the military. And
You guys can't tell, can y'all?
No.
Yeah, he has his own flavor. He's but I'm still strong.
Okay, beat a bitch up. I'm just kidding.
I was just telling Joy, he does not dress like military at all.
No.
Like you just have, I'm sorry to the military people, you just have flavor to your
Flavor.
fashion. You know what I mean?
I know the comments are going to be like, gay flavor. Don't come for me.
Gaver.
Gaver.
You got some gaver.
Yeah, but
No, but like it's like just not. It wouldn't be obvious to anyone
yeah,
that you were
they
in the
dress.
military.
It's a very like stereotypical look for like a military man, especially when they're out like
Yeah.
on the weekends or something like that. They have the same haircut, like the same T-shirt and jean combo with the
same
military.
walk.
The same walk.
There's a walk.
Like they're still walking like they're on duty.
Yes, and there's like it's weird, but there's also a way they put their hands down that looks like they're just ready to like punch you. No offense,
Yeah,
military.
it's-
That's just like they're just so stern with how they put their hands down.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, Joy does not have that, not at all. But
No.
so you ended up coming from the military. Were you interested in Korea before?
I like K-pop and I like K-dramas.
Yeah.
I used to watch K-dramas like in high school with my friends, and I had like this dream of like wanting to be like a K-pop idol one day.
All of us.
You know, yeah. So
All of us.
I came here to Yongsan Station, and I was here for like a year. And during that time, I was like modeling and acting when I wasn't working my 12-hour shifts at the clinic. And
He was working in a clinic, y'all, in
Yeah.
the military. Yeah.
behavioral health technician, 68 X-ray. For y'all that think I'm lying about being in the military, I'm not.
He's not. And also for y'all who think models are not educated,
We are.
we both are.
Yes, come on.
We just chose this life.
we chose the struggle bus.
We definitely chose that struggle bus instead of a nice cushy 9 to 5.
Oh, retirement.
Your pension plan. Well, you might be. Your pension plan.
We did it to ourselves.
We 100% did it. We can't even be mad because we did this to ourselves.
Yeah, we chose this life. But I liked it so
Yeah.
much. I made so many good friends, and I decided like once I finished my contract back in like 2021, I wanted to come back officially and like
Yeah.
try modeling and acting like full time.
And how's that going?
Oh my gosh, that was one of the hardest. It was because during 2021, you know, Corona had started.
Oh yeah, the vid.
And that was I think that was the most rash and like craziest decision I've ever made. No, it's not. But
Now I'm
it
like,
was
so
one of the
what-
most rash. I
What
lied.
is the most?
I lied. One of
I'm
the
not gonna
most.
pry, but
One of the most. I got stories.
I know you got stories for sure.
Yeah.
But coming from military to doing entertainment is such a different
Drastic.
move. It's such a drastic move, right?
Yeah.
How was the reception around you in terms of your friends and family and like
It was
military
like
personnel or whatever?
I honestly, during the last year of my military service, I made a lot of good friends and I made a lot of great connections. And
In Korea or in the military?
in the military in Austin, like I was last stationed in Killeen.
Oh, okay.
And that was like the first time I was able to like really live freely and like enjoy my life like as a human. Like I think I joined the military like what 19?
Oh, you're a
And
child.
so yeah. So I like went through my adult life just being strictly in the military and following these rules and orders, and like I always like kept like that professionalism about me. And so when I started doing modeling at the same time, I really never thought about like close relationships and things like that. I always thought like I have to get this career path right. I always had a goal.
Yeah.
And like before I got out the military living in Texas, I like broke free from that and like made friends like and like outside of like, you know, home friends.
Yeah, yeah.
And model friends. Like I made friends outside of career. And so like it was very beneficial for me to like finish that and like have those connections to where I had that support where I moved into a whole new country with no job, no agency during Corona.
Oof, that's gotta be terrible.
And I'm just
too.
like, I have a dream.
I have a dream.
Uh,
Yeah. But listen, you're here now.
Yeah.
So how was it? So you left the military after being stationed in Texas, right? How did you feel like letting that military, like your military past go to start your entertainment future?
At first, I was extremely excited because although I love my job, I did not like being in the military. I think I just don't like authority.
Having to wake up at a certain time, to do
Yeah.
formations at a certain time.
To exercise at a certain time, then go home, wash up, go back to work, stay all day. Then
Yeah.
it was a lot,
Yeah.
and I'd rather just have like that freedom to work for myself. And so it was freeing, but also it was like incredibly terrifying because I'm like, am I doing the right thing? Like I'm so anxious. Like, what if like I get defaced one day and I'm like,
Defaced is crazy. Just defaced.
like what if
Defaced
I'm
is
just
crazy.
maimed and I'm like butt ass
Why
ugly?
would you even think about
because
that?
like we're models, our face and our bodies are money makers. So what if we get sick, or what if we get like just fucked up in the face and now we're just
Oh
butt ass
my-
ugly? We can't make money off like our hands. Like what if I get cut real bad? I can't hand model anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I have had those thoughts, but I try not to because that is scary.
Yeah, it's
Because
like-
we literally sell our looks.
right.
So when those are gone,
It's like, damn, we gotta use our brain again.
we gotta
don't
go
wanna
back
do
to our
that.
studies, what we learned in school and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that you know, it makes sense to think that for sure because especially because the military is such a secure job to have.
Yes,
like that's
incredibly
why
secure.
a lot of people will join the military at 18 or 19, and then the entertainment field. Did you know the entertainment field would be this not secure in terms of like money, jobs? Did you know that, or were you just like, I'm gonna do it?
I knew that because I tried it. And I was
Right.
like, I know I'm going to struggle, but I did well while I was in the military here, and that wasn't full time. So maybe with better opportunities. And I always self-promoted myself. Like I always took my own portfolios, always reached out to other models like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
reached out back. And
Yeah.
you helped me get one of my first shoots with 6Y9.
Oh,
the
that
hat.
weirdo.
Yeah.
Do you still not talk to
No.
him? No. Okay. I don't
He
know
like
what.
tried to ask me for money, like for a business venture. I don't know.
Child.
The pyramid scheme.
Listen, that man himself is a story time. Because that, like, he was extremely tangent, y'all. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, so I ended up asking Joy to do a photo shoot for this guy who was starting a foreign model agency, and come to find out, the dude was like a big scam. He was just being a weirdo. It was a scam, okay? So I didn't even know about this part about him asking you for money.
Yeah, and I was like, I ain't got the money to give.
We don't got bread. We working for you.
I don't have the money to give.
What bread are we giving you when you employed us before?
Okay, because
I had a whole thing with that man. I had to like even have my agency tell him to like take my pictures down. It was like a whole thing. Yeah.
Jesus.
Because he was just doing them. I genuinely don't know what that man is up to.
He was just scheming.
Scheming and scamming is all I can say he was doing, but weirdo. Anyways, at least you got paid that time. That's
Yes.
At least he actually paid us.
And then we went to McDonald's afterwards.
I
found out that French people eat French fries with mayonnaise.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Talking about he eat with mayonnaise.
And
We're like,
she's like, I eat with the mayonnaise. I'm like,
are
you
you
eat French
black,
fries
though?
with mayonnaise?
And you're a black woman.
Europeans.
She's like, yeah, we do that in France.
And that's like us with like ketchup. We're like, no.
Yeah, Americans, it's definitely gonna be. Oh, now I'm McDonald's, which I hate that I even said that.
I got you.
Only
I'll give
fries.
You McDonald's.
He's like, I'll give you some McDonald's. But yeah, it's extremely insecure. So you ended up contacting photographers, models.
Yeah, just self-promoting, putting ads out on Instagram, like paying for ads so I can get noticed, because that's how I promote myself. And then I'm on crunch time. Like when I first came back, it was during Corona. I had to quarantine. I had to pay out of pocket like $1,200. My friend Krista helped me with that because I didn't even know I had to do that.
Jeez,
$1,200 was gonna send my ass back without a ticket. So I was
and
like,
you would have to buy a ticket for $1,200.
I was crying as soon as I got to Korea.
That must have been miserable.
It was, and so that was 14 days of hell. But that was a hotel, so it wasn't like awful.
Yeah.
But I binged The Walking Dead.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah. And then after I got out, I like booked a shoot immediately. It was like a black girl who started her own like Korean beauty brand, something like that. So I started like getting the ball rolling, even though I didn't have an agency at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if I can do this, then I can get an agency and I can make it work. So searching for agencies, finally found one. I'm not gonna disclose that because
it was a scam.
it wasn't scam. He was just shit. He was like the type of CEO that's like he's like your uncle, but like your rude uncle.
Oh!
Yes.
I'm definitely taking that out of the podcast. Let's call him John. We're gonna say John. John, I worked with John a couple of times too, but he always tried to sign me and I never signed with him.
That's a good thing.
Because he always gave me like, I don't know, the vibes weren't vibing.
He's giving you like, if you're fat, you're not gonna work, so you need to lose weight, fatty. That's what he gives.
But he's also friendly, so it's like, what is this?
Yeah, he's like the uncle that's mean.
What are we doing here, John? Yeah. Do you like me? Do you not like me? I can't tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, like John is he's a character.
Very, very interesting.
Him and his little
yes, and his Caucasian wife, baby.
But you ended up signing with him?
I signed with them. I was with them for maybe a year and a half. But then I had like, so when you're in Korea, you have to pay for insurance. You have to pay for insurance. It starts 6 months after you come, and if you don't pay for it when it's time to renew your visa, they're not going to give you your fucking visa.
100%, yeah.
And so I didn't know this at the time because I was new and he didn't tell me about it. So when it's time to renew my visa and I'm at immigration and they're like, you didn't pay your insurance. I was like, I don't go to the hospittal. They're like, it doesn't matter.
I don't go to the hospital. It's crazy because they're like, that's not the point.
That's not the point.
We need our money.
And I'm like, what? I didn't go to the hospital. What do you need this money for? They're like, you can't get a visa. So I'm like, I called, and I didn't have the money in my account at the time.
Oh my
And so
goodness.
I called him and I was like, hey, John.
I have to remind you that name real quick.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, hey, John, I didn't know about the insurance. Can you help me pay for it? You can take it out of my payments in the future. He's like, no, tough shit. Good luck. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Wow.
Fuck. So my visa expired. And I did and I wanted to stay really bad, so I had already started contacting different agencies immediately.
Right.
And I was like, this is the situation, this is what I have to do. I'll make the money. And at this time I had got another part-time job at a restaurant. So I was working at La Jungla in Itaewon at the time, and because I like money. I like being on my toes, because when you have downtime as a model, you start to feel anxious. Like I start to feel anxious or useless, or I start to feel lonely, like
you're behind your peers.
Yes. So I got a part-time job just to make extra money and do something with my time. So that helped me out. So I had something to do in the meantime.
Because you don't make as much money, especially in the beginning.
You don't.
When the agencies don't even know you're here. Like, you're not going to make anything. And then, did you get another agency after?
I did. So my friend, it took a while actually, because they were in the midst of creating their own agency. At first they had like a small one that managed influencers, but they wanted to sign me as like their model. Like, they wanted to help me out, and I was really grateful for that. So in the meantime, I was like doing like the 3 months here, and then
skipping
Japan,
the country, coming back. Yeah.
So I did that until like they finally signed me, and I went to Japan, got it done, and then came back, and I was signed with my current agency, Influence.
Wait, so you've been with them the whole time?
I've been with Influence for like 2 years now.
Why do I keep thinking you've been here since 2018?
I know, it's 2021 to 2022.
Okay, yeah.
And then I didn't fucking have a visa for the whole 2022.
So you were just back and forth, and forth.
And I spent all the money that I made was going to the flights and the hotels in Japan. If I knew about Thailand, I would have went to fucking Thailand.
Is cheap.
Because it's cheap. And
it's cheap and beautiful,
and the food is delicious. So if I knew about that, I would have been to Thailand instead of Japan, to be honest. But that's
you did pick a very expensive country.
I didn't know. I was
pricey.
like, that's like what I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, I know Tokyo. I can go to Tokyo by myself and be comfortable. I can speak a little Japanese. I'm good. But yeah.
Damn, if you only knew about Thailand. I would have been.
First time was last year.
You went to Thailand?
Yeah.
Thailand is gorgeous.
Bangkok, beautiful.
Oh my God, I can't wait to go again.
So fun.
Japan. It's funny that I think I've only been to Japan once, but Thailand, I like Thailand way more.
Oh my gosh!
The tropicalness of the place, the food is delicious, the people are nice. Like, I didn't have a problem with anybody who's Thai. They're so sweet. They don't bother you.
I got scammed twice. The little tuk-tuk drivers.
Oh!
But outside of that, it was perfect.
I have heard those do be scamming. I was taking bolts everywhere. I was
the bolt. I should have known.
You should have been on the app.
The grab or the bolt.
Yeah, the grab or the bolt, because they tell you like how much you're gonna pay. Did you end up figuring out the insurance thing?
I did. Yeah. I just paid it.
Because you have to pay it.
If you don't know that, you can go to the insurance office and you can ask them for a perforated. What's it called when you? So separated, like extension.
Oh, for when your payments?
Yeah, for your payments. And so if you defer your payments and you pay the first month, you can do it up to 6 months. And then they will renew your visa, but they will only renew it for 6 months.
Oh.
So if you do have trouble with your insurance, or if you don't know, you can do that.
Because I think that whole insurance thing was sprung on entertainers very sudden.
Yeah.
Another one that was sprung on a sudden, I don't know if you pay, because some people don't pay for this, the pension.
I don't pay that.
None of my friends pay this pension. I'm literally the only one who pays. But you can also choose to just not pay it.
Because you get it back if you
that's
want.
why I'm like paying it, because obviously I don't have a pension plan in America. So I'm like, you know what? I need one in Korea. I'll pay for it. But it's just, I hate the way, no offense to the Korean government, please don't kick me out. I'm just saying, okay? You kick somebody out.
Scamming.
I just feel like it's extremely like rude and slightly scammy.
It's a scam.
To spring these payments on foreigners without even explaining or asking if we need it.
And then increasing the price, because that shit right now is $156.
It started at $132, and now it's $150. I'm just like, and then the pension, it's like, why don't you ask us if we need it first before you start sending these payments to our houses?
Because then I'm confused. I'm like, how much money do I owe the government?
There's always a bill somewhere for us. And the worst part is we are freelancers. We're not office workers. Yeah. So no company is like, handling our payments or whatever. We're handling everything by ourselves. Yeah. And it's just very annoying because like, another payment comes and I have to ask my agency, I'm like, what's this? And they're like, oh, we don't know. Let me find out. Because they don't even know either.
Right.
And it's just like, can you explain to foreigners things before you start making us pay for random
There needs
things?
to be a master model class on things that needs to be taken care of when you come to Korea.
Yeah. Because people come here, they don't know they have to pay certain things. You go to renew your visa, and then they're telling you owe them $1,000. And you're like, for what?
that or housing contracts. You know, if you have a residence and you're supposed to report that within 14 days, or you can get fined. Just so
And you have
know.
to change it on your ARC. You can't have your old house on your ARC.
No,
There's so many
it's
things.
illegal, actually.
It's very illegal. But there's so many things that, you know, models or entertainers in general, freelancers do not know that
Yeah.
like it would be great to like be taught before,
Yeah.
you know, getting into the market.
We can schedule like a
little class.
master class mixer.
At this point, shit, I might. Korea Unfiltered X models. Masterclass on how not to get kicked out
Come on.
of the country. Like, sheesh. Like, one little thing and you don't get your visa. Did you ever talk or work with John after that?
No, I did not.
I don't even know if he's still...
I think so. I unfollowed them immediately.
I haven't seen him in like
A lot of people have left his agency because he's just really disrespectful and like
There's a mosquito.
I think your uncle father kind of way. Like he really, he's like nice in a sense, but also he's just very disrespectful.
Yeah, and the disrespectful part is what sticks with people,
Yeah.
to be honest. But you ended up going to your new agency. How has that been so far?
It's
working in the
good.
industry?
It's good.
Did you have any like hardships in the beginning, like not with the agencies, but in terms of just modeling in Korea?
I think. How can I say this? I think for modeling in general, I didn't have too many issues until there were those down periods like wintertime. A lot of the time, you know, wintertime for Black people is like little to no jobs at all. So we're going weeks without anything. And then if we do have a job, those jobs don't pay out until 3, 4,
months later.
5, 6 months later.
Yeah.
So we're stuck poor.
Or just eating up your savings,
Yeah.
which usually you shouldn't be touching your savings until later in life. But
Yeah.
I think there's this, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's this perception that people have that models have money.
100%.
They think like models are rich.
And I think it's because they don't think we look like our struggles. I think
Because one thing, we would never
We're
look
not
like
gonna
a
look-
struggle.
you're not gonna know I didn't eat 2 days in a row. Like
They'll just think we're just skinny.
yeah,
We're just skinny. We're not starving.
my diet is poverty. Okay,
My diet is sleep.
sleep,
Sleep and water is what I'm eating, guys. It shouldn't be this
robbing
funny.
the 24-hour convenience store. Just delete it.
Delete. What I tell you, it's crazy because that's our aesthetic. Like, it's a struggle out here. Models like are struggling out here. We're just cute but struggling.
75% of models here have part-time jobs,
Yeah.
illegal part-time jobs. You'll be
Yeah.
really lucky if you like speak really well Korean, or if you have
Korean, yeah.
good connections to a company that will work with your visa.
True. I think another thing is, I think you'll definitely agree with this. Back in 2018 to, I would say 2022, the modeling industry in Korea was great in terms of they actually cared if you are a professional.
Yes.
Like
yes,
being a
yes,
professional
yes.
model back in the day paid really well. You could get paid your worth.
Yeah.
While as I feel like now a lot of clients just want a black body.
Yeah, they just want a face. They just want
I would say
something
more
like a color to stick to
Body,
it.
because you don't have to be cute. No offense.
Oh yeah, no, you don't.
Like,
And
you don't have. You just have to be.
this is no offense to anyone, but anyone can be a model or an actor in Korea. Point blank. Period. It doesn't matter your height,
Yep.
weight, face,
Bone structure.
bone structure.
How much? Like how professional you are. They don't care.
They don't care. They
don't
just
care.
need somebody, and I think it's partially due to like the recession and the economy
The
after
economy,
Corona.
Yeah.
Because everybody lost a whole bunch of fucking money and nothing was moving, and it's like, however, the cost of living has gone up. So in retrospect,
So far, yeah.
our prices should have gone up as well, but they've actually diminished, and that's because we have so many people who do want to follow their dreams and like be models and live in Korea and take a music video with actors and K-pop stars.
Be an extra. Like all these things. Yeah.
And then that just diminishes the value of the model industry. And then if you're just fighting for scraps at the end of the day, because that's what they choose to give us, because that's
Yeah.
what we've been taking.
Yeah, and I think the
Unfortunately.
biggest problem is people taking the scraps. If people didn't take the scraps, then they would have to raise the price.
Yeah.
This mosquito, I don't know where he kept the racket. I used to have the mosquito racket.
Yeah.
I
got
don't
one
know
at
where
home
it
too.
is, but it's just me too, because I don't play that. Me and my cat can not get mosquito bites. But I think because these amateur models are coming to Korea and taking scraps, it makes clients think, oh, the professional models now have to take scraps too, because they know they quote unquote have competition with these amateurs. But it's not even competition, because we know we're good at our job. One thing I know as a model, I know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I don't
Very
need nobody
much.
teaching me how to pose. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. An amateur needs a lot more direction.
And that takes time out of the actual shoot, which is money.
Yeah, and
this
they don't
is
think about that.
yeah, and this is not a diss to any amateur models or people who want to come to Korea to fight for their dreams. It's a node to the standards that you should put yourself to, and that you should hold these other companies to, because they will pay that price if they want to.
100%.
If you want them to.
Yeah.
But if you take scraps, they will give you scraps.
Yeah.
And it's like, what was I going to say? Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Think about it.
Yeah, but
let me add my thought in then. But I think, like, I've lost a lot of respect of like models in Korea, because I feel like there's a sense of desperation that the clients can smell right now. The desperation to, it's a double-edged sword, because I understand that desperation, because you have to pay your bills. You can't be living in a new country without paying your bills.
Yeah.
But on the other end, it's like, 4 or 5 years ago, you were getting paid double that. So why are you taking half of that now?
Yeah.
Like, I've had clients come up to me asking for me to get paid like 50K per hour, and I'm like, no.
that's what?
Like that's insane to ask somebody who's been in the industry for almost 10 years. Like, that
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Here we go.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And, because that triggered me. Agreed, because a lot of these clients will tell the professional models who have been in this industry for 10 years. I'll have, 12, 13 years in modeling industry?
Yeah.
And you have like, 10?
10, almost 10.
And when we tell them our price, they will literally tell us, like, do you think you're worth that? Like, I can get somebody for $75 an hour. You think you're worth the minimum $150 an hour? Like, yes.
Hell to the yeah. I think
Have you
I'm
seen my
actually think
resume?
I'm worth more than that. I'm only doing the minimum right now, because that's the minimum in Korea.
Right.
And it's crazy, because the minimum back in 2014, 2015 was way more than that.
Yeah.
Like, every year it just goes down, down, down.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's quite annoying, and that's why I honestly have a very hard time. This is gonna sound so bad, y'all. It's gonna sound so bad. I have a hard time being outside with amateur models, like trying to be friendly and hee hee ha ha, because I can hear clients talking about their prices or how much they're getting paid. Or I've seen like a shoot that I've said no to because the price is insanely low. Another amateur model does the shoot, and I'm like, I know you're getting paid this. Why would you accept that? So it becomes hard to respect certain models, which doesn't mean I don't like them or anything. It's just like, as in the professional field, respect, not as like a person to person. I respect everybody, person to person. But as a model, it's hard to respect someone who I know is actively making the industry worse.
Yeah.
That makes it hard for me, because this is my bread and butter also.
Yeah.
And now the industry is like getting so bad.
I agree.
But
I think it falls on the fact that I feel like we should have a union in Korea. But then I think if we did that, then they would probably, a lot of companies would pull their jobs from Korea, because they don't want to, they want the low prices. They don't want models to have insurance or
they don't,
to stick up for like
or
to have
contracts. They don't want us to have contracts out here, because they have to follow the contract now. I've had multiple clients that I've had to call out, or my agency has had to be like, yeah, you're past the contract, and has to like chase them down for more money, because it's like, Paris has signed a contract with you. Or even you told Paris it would be like this, so why are you still using our pictures a year later?
Right, pay
and
us.
it's like, yeah, but my agency right now, the agency that I work with, she's a very close friend. So this girl will go to battle for me. But a lot of agencies will not go to battle for their models. They'll be like, well, that's your problem. Like, you didn't get the job with us, so why do we have to go to battle for you? When it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Your agency should be the one telling these clients, hey, this is our model. Shouldn't be using their pictures 6 months after you said you're going to stop using their pictures. But because
that's what we pay an agency fee for.
yeah, like if we're paying you a percentage of our wages, you need to also protect us, Thank God my agency does that. But it's like, it's just the industry Wow, I sound like I hate the industry. Okay, I
In
don't
Korea?
like the
In
industry.
Korea?
Yeah, in Korea, I don't even Hollywood in general. It's Holly weird, but I don't like the industry. But I love my agency.
That's good.
And like my friends who are models and stuff like that. But it's just like
It's just not it
it's
at
not.
the moment.
Like I remember when I was like 23, 24, 25, I was making so much money. Oh my god, it's like swimming in money.
Taking
y'all.
so many trips and
Yeah,
vacations
like
and
my
just
savings
spending.
fat.
Well, I was
Joey was spending. I was saving.
I was shopping. I'm sorry.
Because one thing, like my audience knows, not Korean filtered, but my audience for my normal channel, I'm so frugal. I'm so frugal.
You are though.
I'm so frugal. That's why I'm not outside, Joey. Gotta save my.
I know.
I'm not sure what I'm
I gotta
saving
do the
it
same,
for.
but
But you know, back then you don't, because you're young. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to see the world. But now it's like,
damn.
yeah. Now it's like, ooh,
Where'd my money go?
It's getting hard to save out here now.
Did
in
I
these
eat all
streets.
that up?
Was that trip to Thailand worth? It was.
It was. It was.
That trip to Thailand was worth it for sure. But it's just not the same. The industry is not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Do you have people asking you if they should come to Korea to be models?
Yes.
I bet you do. Bet your DMs are full.
I put on my Instagram,
Yeah.
no DMs, work inquiries only, because I feel like, and I don't know, maybe this sounds pompous, but I feel like there are people in the world who get paid for their advice. There are people in the world who are motivational speakers. There are people who preach. There are people who get paid to give information to others. And I feel like at a point in time when people message you these things, they're not trying to message you because they support you. They're not trying to message you because they want to get to know you.
Yeah.
They're messaging you so they can get off of what they need. And
Basically use you.
yeah, I was trying not to say it like that,
Oh,
but
no,
yeah.
no, it's use you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so I feel like if you want to use me, you got to pay up. You can send me tips, donations, Cash App, PayPal,
Yeah, we take cash app out here.
Cacao Bank.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna start saying that.
I stopped messaging, like I stopped answering those messages because
Yeah.
before, I think Korea's turned me into like a bitch. To be honest, I feel like the longer you live here, the more like stone-hearted you become. Like you feel more guarded.
True.
And so like I would like stop messaging. I'm like, yes, of course. Like, what do you need to know? Like, if you got to get your portfolio running,
Yeah.
you got to start contacting agencies, start doing studio shoots,
Yeah.
and then once you do that,
stop.
Yeah.
I think it's also the older you get, the more you can sense that somebody's trying to use you.
Yeah, and you're just like, I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
listen.
I'll make a YouTube video about it.
I literally have YouTube videos about it. I just give them the link. I'm like, here you go. Here's the
Yeah.
link. Because at some point, it's also like, you can easily Google
Send me that
this.
link. I'm gonna send it to him.
Yeah, like Paris made a video. I was looking crazy back then. I
Here
need
you
to make
go.
a new one, actually. My eyebrows were thick. My eyebrows used to be thick back then. It is a bit annoying because sometimes you reply to people being super nice and then they unfollow you and it's like, oh, so you weren't a real
Yes.
supporter.
Yes.
You were just trying to use me
yes.
for information.
Hi, so I saw you living in Korea and your content is nice. Can I model? How can I model? You can't. I mean, you can.
I thought you said you can't. You know what's hard?
You could try.
You know what's really, really hard? For me, I'm a very straightforward person and I
Yeah.
don't like lying to people. So when people message me like, oh, I want to be a model, and then I go on their profile and I'm like, oh, baby girl or baby boy. But you can't say that. Like you can't,
No, because
you
it's so-
can't
it's-
say, it sounds like you're killing someone's dream. Like you can't
Yes, that's the thing. That's the
you
thing.
can't say that. I'm just
So
like
I just rather not answer.
I just shut up.
Yeah.
I don't answer nobody these days. I'm just like
Work inquiries only, no DMs.
I'm just like, unless you tell me the exact agency you're looking at, and even then, I'm not giving you any negative stuff
Yeah.
because I don't want to get sued out here.
Yeah.
But it's really bad when you can't be straightforward with people because it's like I would never be I would never want to be the reason somebody stops dreaming.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just not going to reply.
Just get the experience.
I'm like, come and find out for yourself
Yeah.
without me having to say it to you. But yeah, those DMs are, the using part is very hard.
Yeah,
to
the
get
only
through.
DMs I'll respond to from like fans, I hate that word, but
Yeah,
the only
supporters. I like supporters.
Oh,
yeah,
like that.
I don't hate fans.
Yeah.
It sounds like
okay,
they're
yeah,
idolizing.
Okay, yeah,
I say supporters. Yeah.
The only messages I respond to from supporters is like coming out messages or like seeking advice, like in like a emotional sense.
Yeah.
I get those a lot because I did like some YouTube videos about like coming out or things like that, and so people are like, I saw your video, like
Yeah.
I have this blah 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 blah, and I'm like, okay, like let me talk to this person. So those are the type of messages I'll respond to.
Because
But
those are different though.
Yeah.
Like those are like, you can save somebody's mental space by just answering that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is great. While as the other one, it's like,
Yeah, model questions, like how can I get a Korean boyfriend questions.
Child.
I don't entertain those questions.
I don't entertain that
message me
Korean
that,
boyfriend
please.
question. You will get a joke or a DM from me, like, and you'll start hating me because I don't answer those. How do you define your sexual orientation?
So I'm bisexual. Bisexual. By myself. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm gay now.
I'm by myself.
Yeah, I'm bisexual.
You are not by yourself, first of
I know. I just called it. I was like,
Sorry.
wait a minute. I'm
Just
just joking.
Don't be lying to
I
my
have a
podcast.
man.
He has a man. I don't know why he
do.
say he's by himself.
I lied. I'm just kidding.
He's not by himself. But have you always been openly bisexual in Korea?
In Korea? Oh yes, in Korea, yes. Because I was in a serious relationship while I was in the military. And I was 21, and so it's like the first person I'm introducing to my parents, and it was hell. And my dad hated him. My dad's crazy.
But he's open to you.
He
Tries. Okay.
He's black.
That's why I said tries.
He's a black
'cause I was
father.
like, there's gonna be a try. Yeah.
And my mom's, she's supportive, but she's super religious. And then my stepmom's the best. She's an angel.
So it's the
I love-
step parent who's like, we love it out here.
Yeah, I love her. She's
Yeah.
the best. She supports me.
Okay, so you ended up coming to Korea.
Yeah, and
openly.
Yeah, so we broke up, and then that was more initiative for me to actually come to Korea, so I
Yeah.
can just kind of run away in a sense. Actually,
Run from the sadness, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did. We broke up, and then like 4 months later, Korea, I was out.
You say, I'm definitely out of here now.
Yeah.
Now you have a reason to leave the country.
Yeah, 100%. So I came here, and now I'm like newly single, 22, 23 years old, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to explore my adult sexuality. So yeah, I was
Yeah.
openly bi here.
How was that perceived? Because even when I first met you, I knew you were part of the rainbow. Like I could tell you were part of the rainbow.
LGBT alphabet.
Yeah, you were the alphabet community.
Alphabet community.
It was part of the alphabet. Like it was not something that I thought you even tried to like hide. Like you never tried to hide that for sure.
Yeah.
How was that perceived though? Like how did people accept you as like a bisexual man?
I think because I never like address it. I didn't really have to come out of the closet or like make it known. I
Yeah.
just was being myself, like you said. Like I never really like did anything or said anything to the, oh, I'm bi, homo, dick, I like it. No, I was never.
I like it. It's crazy.
I was never like that.
Yeah,
you know?
you were never like that. Yeah.
So I think I just kind of just accepted like that. It's not who I am. It's just a part of me, and so I just like didn't acknowledge it outwardly.
But people knew you were.
Yeah.
Like
Like if they asked, I'd be like, yeah, I like men and women.
Yeah. And how was
Or
the-
you'll just find me kissing somebody at the club. Either one.
Yeah, Jolan don't give a back then. Jolan.
All right.
Back then, I feel like you move different now though.
I do.
Yeah.
I think I've grown a lot. To be honest. Like I was very, you know, I was a young bi boy in a new country clubbing with unlimited amounts of alcohol, because when you're pretty, people buy you drinks, you get bottles for free.
You get shots for free.
You get shots for free. So
Yeah.
I'm just getting fucked up. And so I was like very much a Hongdae boy.
Oh my god.
I was a Hongdae boy when I first came to Korea.
Yeah.
And I was a Hongdae boy for like 2 years when I came back to
2
Korea.
years is crazy.
Yeah.
You were a Hongdae boy during the vid.
That was a Hongdae boy during COVID. I was in the
You don't
illegal
care.
after hour clubs.
Jump spin.
I was in them
The fact
after
that
hours.
those illegal after hour clubs existed is crazy.
Oh my! I was in the club. They cut the lights off. They set the police outside, hide under the table, and I was like, "Oh shit! If you get caught, you get a fine."
It was to be bad back then,
It
but a
was
lot of
bad.
clubs were still open.
Yes,
A lot of them
I
still
loved
open.
it. And then like you
Yeah.
have to like, there were like some lounges operated as clubs,
Yeah.
and so like when the police came, you had to sit down because in the lounge you can't dance. So you just like, the
To
police are
chill.
like,
And
nobody
they don't
dancing.
even care. I feel like a lot of police here, they were just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just didn't care.
Yeah.
But being a
Yeah, I
Hongdae
was
boy during
wild.
COVID is
I
crazy.
was wild.
Like, I was at home for sure.
Really? I was outside. I caught
Listen.
Corona again. Had to go back into quarantine.
I wonder why you caught it.
$1,200 more.
that would make me stay inside by itself. The $1,200 would make me stay in the house, but you paid it twice.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to be outside so bad. Joy.
Yeah.
Do
I
better.
loved it. I loved it.
You loved it outside.
Because I
Yeah.
think in my brain, like moving from military to model, I had this thing of like professionalism and what do we call it? Like when you don't mix ranks.
I have no idea.
Not fornication. Oh,
Fornication is crazy.
no, fraternization.
Fraternization, yeah.
And I kind of carried that into my model world where I really didn't hang out with model friends that I made, to be honest. I didn't really like want to mix pleasure and
work and play.
play. So I really didn't have too many model friends. I made all my friends clubbing. All my close friends that I've met have almost 85% of them are from the club.
Not the club making
The
friends.
club, we all fam.
That's what Joy said. We all fam.
No, really.
Why? Like, obviously, because of the military background, that was hard for you. If for those people who don't know, you probably explained it a bit better. But different ranks cannot be, messing around with other ranks in the military.
Sergeants and specialists or privates and mess sergeants, officers and enlisted can't fraternize
you can't
together.
be touching up on each other or anything like that.
They still do, but you'll get in trouble. And so I didn't even really like people in the military anyway. I have like a select few of people that I actually like, but I always like really stayed to myself. I always like sought outside support. Yeah.
Especially in Korea, you were just like,
Yeah.
he's out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As
Oh my
soon as you
gosh.
came
I
to
was out. I'm out of the military. I can't get in trouble. The
Facts.
first day I came to Korea, and they had us in process, and I had to go to Humphreys to more in processing. That night I went to the club. They said you cannot leave base. You are not in process. I went to the club. I took the KTX.
Yeah.
I went in the wrong direction. Went south, and I had a panic attack because I couldn't I could read Korean, but I had a culture shock when I first got to the KTX. And so I panic attacked for 5 minutes, took the wrong train. Then I was like, this is the country and I'm supposed to be in Seoul. I'm in Cheongju. And then I talked to the ajashi and I'm like, just right ticket to... He's like, no, get off the fucking train. And so I got
Other side.
Yeah, so I got off and went to Seoul, met my friend who was on here on vacation at the same time.
Yeah.
We went to the club. I went back to the base at 5 a.m., changed my clothes and got ready for in processing.
Oh, and you obviously did not get caught.
No.
That's great. It's crazy enough that you didn't even party in Pyeongtaek. You partied in
I went to
freaking Seoul.
party in Hongdae. Hongdae first day. Hongdae first day in Korea.
In the U.S. military
That set the
partying in
tone.
Hongdae.
Set the tone. Hongdae.
Joy was
day.
like, yeah, I'm
I was
staying.
like, this is my life. I met my friend Cheyenne. We went to this chicken and beer place. And then afterwards, we went to Attention. That was my first club.
Oh, I think I do know Attention. It's still in Hongdae, isn't it? Yeah.
I made so many friends that night and
goodness.
went home in the morning fucking drunk and just...
Hot and hot.
Fuck.
Just doing the lean back.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But it was just
you
in
had a
processing.
life.
Yeah, I did. I was young. I was just trying to live.
You know what? Sometimes when you are young, you make a lot of mistakes. You have a lot of experiences. It's part of life.
Yeah.
If you were doing this shit as a 30-year-old, I would decide you cannot be no Hongdae boy at 30
Oh my
years
gosh.
old.
I just went to Hongdae Monday. But I don't go often anymore. I go maybe once every 3 months when I want mischief and mayhem.
Mischief and mayhem is a word.
Yeah.
Because that's why I go to Hongdae too.
Exactly.
I go for the plot.
You know what you're going for.
I go for the plot. If I ever need a new story time for my YouTube, I go to Hongdae.
You honestly,
Hongdae.
you spend 2 hours in Hongdae
You
and
will collect
have
some plots over
something.
here. Every time I go to Hongdae, I leave with a story. Because Hongdae is just insane.
It's wild.
We talked about how now, because we are in our late 20s, early 30s, in some clubs in Hongdae, they will not allow you to go in.
Oh my God.
How has that experience been for you?